Jada is back at it here to give everyone another Walking Dead Season 3 episode review video. But before I get into that, it's extremely important if you're not caught up to the point where I am in rewatching or watching The Walking Dead to pay attention to the episode title. I'll put that title in the description if that's the case and you find out that you're not caught up. I strongly suggest that you don't watch this video anymore, simply to avoid any potential spoilers. This will be The Walking Dead Season 3, episode number 11. The title of this episode is called I Ain't a Judas. This will be my review, reaction, recap of the episode, and keep in mind I've seen this episode many times. It's been a while, but I wanted to review it for the channel due to the fact that they announced that The Walking Dead Season 11 will be the conclusion of the main Walking Dead series, not the Walking Dead story, though. So, following the governor's brief but costly attack on the prison, Herschel wants to abandon it. Merle points out it is already too late for that. The governor has had more than enough time to block all possible escape routes, and the governor can simply spy on them from every area of the prison and starve them out. Rick and Glenn, however, actually argue that the group should stay, even though they don't have enough ammunition to clear out the walkers. Rick begins to walk away, causing Herschel to challenge him to get his head clear and get back here so that he can lead them like he normally does. Now, even Carl, of all people, sees his father would benefit from some rest and suggests that he let Herschel and Daryl handle this. The governor is readying Woodbury for total war. Civilians, including women and adolescents, are given weapons and taught how to use them in preparation for combat. Now, Andrea is actually disturbed by this and asks to leave to negotiate a peace treaty with the prison, but the governor discourages her, implying that she will not be welcome back if she leaves. And then Andrea asks Milton to help her sneak out, which Milton reports back to the governor. The governor tells Milton to help her. In the woods, Milton helps Andrea capture and disable a walker, hacking off its arms, breaking its jaw, and tethering it, imitating Michonne, of all people. And then while they are doing so, Tyrese's group, Tyrese, Sasha, Alan, and Ben, comes up upon them and kills several approaching walkers. Milton agrees to take Tyrese's group back to Woodbury because they need more combat people, while Andrea leaves with her disabled walker for the prison. And then at the prison, Glenn quietly suggests handing Merle over to the governor in a desperate hope of appeasing him. Merle, meanwhile, tries to make amends with Michonne for trying to kill her, stating he was only following orders and that he's not proud of all that entailed. Andrea's arrival at the prison is met with distrust, especially from Rick, who handles her harshly while searching her for weapons. After catching up on the deaths the group has suffered, she warns them that the Woodbury is getting ready for a war and offers to negotiate a truce. Believing that peace is not an option, Rick tells Andrea to help them sneak inside Woodbury for a surprise attack, but Andrea refuses. Michonne later tells Andrea the governor sent Merle to kill her, demonstrating that he won't allow anyone to leave who isn't under his control. And then back at Woodbury, Tyrese's group has been brought to the infirmary building where they are cleaned up. The governor gives them his friendly welcome speech and discusses their ordeals. Alan reveals that they'd been at the prison where the crazy leader named Rick chased them out. Tyrese gives the governor the same offer he'd extended to Rick to help out and earn their keep. The governor asks if they could provide a layout of the prison, and Alan and Tyrese, wanting admission into Woodbury, gladly agree, while Sasha remains reluctant. And then, while Andrea is visiting Judith, Carol quietly pressures her to assassinate the governor. The group gives Andrea a car for her return trip to Woodbury, where she is again greeted with an array of weapons pointed at her. She gives the governor a full report. The episode concludes as Beth, it's what I hate about Beth, starts singing in order to boost the morale at the prison. While Beth sings, Rick states that he will be going on a weapons run. He and Merle also share a antagonizing look. Later in the bedroom, when he is asleep, Andrea brings a knife to the governor's throat and contemplates killing him, but cannot bring herself to do so. And that's the end of the episode. So it was good seeing Andrea together with the group again, although they didn't really treat her at home at first, but then at the end, Rick like caved in and gave her a gun and gave her a car. I enjoyed it. It's interesting to see what Tyrese's group is going to do for the governor. And as far as the score of the episode, I'm going to give it an 8.1 out of 10. It was just really slow, and it didn't have to be. Like, you've already had action. It needs to be action galore at this point, especially with the two different places. But, you know, it is what it is. But I did like the stuff with Andrea. And I'm going to give Andrea the character of the episode, because it was good to see her back with our survivors. That's where she belongs. But she chooses on multiple occasions to go back to the governor. He must have some amazing dick or something. Any event, as far as the score, I already said that at 8.1 out of 10. I'll give Andrea the character of the episode. So you've heard what I have to say. Now it's your turn. So if you're a fan of The Walking Dead, go ahead and smash that like button. If you know anybody else that you think would be interested in listening or watching these particular videos, go ahead and share the video with them. Let them know that they can share with whoever they want to. Don't forget to leave me a comment with your thoughts regarding the episode, your moment of the episode, your character of the episode, your score of the episode, anything you can think of. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, go ahead and hit that sub button. Subscribe to this amazing channel. Join the team, show your support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.